Alright, what's up guys? So I got the timing belt for the car. This is I bought this when I mentioned the timing belt a few weeks ago. I told you guys that I was just gonna change the timing belt and be done with it. But early in the morning when I start the car, I'll hear like a squealing noise on the driver's side, and it could be the water pump, it could be the tensioner, it could be anything on that side, an accessory like alternator, power steering pump, or whatever. But I'm just gonna end up changing the water pump and the tensioner when I do this pretty soon. So that's the reason why I haven't done this. And the reason why I haven't bought the water pump or the tensioner, it's because I bought brand new tires. And when I was doing like the purchasing, I'm like, okay, cool, I bought the tires, and then I thought about my outer tie rods that they're all like messed up. Here, I'll probably just let's see how they look like. All right, so getting out the car. Probably can't see them, but yeah, well, they're fried. And as you can see, my tires are bald, but I have brand new tires. And so when I was doing the purchasing, I'm like, well, I just might as well buy outer tie rods. So that's exactly what I got here. So yeah, so I just got some outer tie rods off of eBay. They seem pretty good. There's a warranty. They look pretty nice and everything. And yeah, so, but then it was just like the snowball effect, you know, like everything that relies on each other, it's just worn. If you know that about, if you drive one of these cars, you know that like when you replace one thing, you got to replace the next, and that relies on the next one, and that's worn, and that relies on the next part, and that's worn. So you just, it's a snowball. So these are worn. They actually have slop in mine on this side, the driver's side. So I'm changing those. So then I thought, if I'm changing the outer, my inner tie rods are actually pretty worn too. Like, they're not tight anymore. So I got inner tie rods. And yeah, let me go get these out. Alright, so I got inner tie rods, and they look pretty good. The only thing is that they're missing like that safety clip on the inside, so it wouldn't back out on you. I could probably reuse my old ones, but yeah. So I got tires, outer tie rods, not inner tie rods, and I'm like, well, the boots are messed up, the bellows boots. So I got brand new bellows boots, and I counted like these ridges right here, and I compared them to my original ones in the car, and these are pretty spot on as far as like a generic part. They're the accurate size, because I actually counted these by the look of the description on eBay. And that's one thing you do not want to do, is compare the eBay listing picture to your actual picture, because you already know eBay, they'll screw up everything. But I actually got lucky with this one. So yeah, so this is everything I got. Obviously a pair of each. And yeah, that's the reason why I haven't really been doing anything with this, because tires right now, especially that it's going to start raining, it's been raining too, it's pretty sketchy driving on bald tires. So tires first, then this, and then I'm gonna get the water pump and tensioner. So yeah, so this is the reason why I haven't done the water pump, timing belt, tensioner, because driving on this at 60 miles per hour, hydroplaning across the freeway, spinning out into a ditch, that wouldn't be cool. My timing belt can wait. I've been putting many miles on it so far, so what are the chances of it going out now? But I'll let you know, I haven't bought tires in a long time, and buying new tires is actually a good feeling. I miss it. And you can see these nice water spots in the car that drips from inside the parking garage. So I actually have a lot of it actually, like what is that call, it pits itself inside. So I'm gonna have to actually wet sand this or something, because it actually like goes in there pretty good, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's basically it. So what exactly I'm gonna work on the car, when the body shop wet sanded this, you guys already seen that damage, like its primer all right here, they burned through the edges, and right here I had repainted this, and yeah, it just looks like crap all over again. They burned through this side, probably even more than that side. You can see a little orange peel, it's alright. So I'm just gonna end up masking it from right here and respraying all this inner channel all the way up. I'm gonna mask up the VIN number, try and save it and stuff. Alright, so primarily the people on my page who like the audience, subscribers and stuff, are people my age. So most likely you'll get this stuff, but there's a lot of younger people and like people that are not like mechanically inclined. So I'm just gonna explain this for those people. Well, this goes on to the hub, and this goes like that, and it steers, and then your wheel gets ran right there. And this goes inside there, and this goes onto your power steering rack. So when your power steering rack goes like that, it pivots right there. This right here is a ball joint, it goes up and down, and right here is the ball joint, and that goes, it swivels in there. But right there is grease, and inside here is grease. And so this right here has a dust boot, so debris does not go inside here and wear out, you know, with a lot of friction, and like it's gonna be basically like sandpaper inside of here. The same thing applies for right here. Mine are completely chopped, and if yours are not really maintained, probably yours are cut too, just by stress. And if dirt gets inside of here, basically this is gonna wear out and you're gonna get a lot of slop. So that's where this goes in. So I'm gonna assemble all this and you'll see how it looks. Alright, so the boot just basically goes in there. There's the inner tie rod, and zip tie just goes over here and like locks it into this little groove. And then when you go to put your lock nut on there, and then you go to put your outer tie rod, this is the outer tie rod, this is inner tie rod, this is your bellows boot. And so when this is on the rack and this is going in and out, this prevents the dust from getting on the inner tie rod, wearing it out and causing premature failure. So it doesn't get inside there because this protects it. So hopefully you have a little bit better understanding of how that works and why it's important to change this, because these rubber components fail and dirt gets inside, and that's exactly what happened to mine. So I'm gonna be replacing these along with new tires and then the timing belt kit. Alright guys, so I got everything sanded down. There was still a lot of compound and stuff like that they had packed up all in here and everything, so I literally had to just take it out and use some degreaser. I sanded it, water, everything got all wrecked, but took out the hardware, it's nice and smooth. I'm gonna get the hardware, clean it up, put it on there, slide paper underneath here, and then spray it and spray the hardware as well to make it match like how it was. But yeah, but it looks like a mess now, but when I'm done, hopefully it looks a lot better. Alright guys, got it all unmasked and it looks pretty good. Besides this, that's all from the wet sanding, and yeah, it's all dusty and stuff. But as far as right here, looks pretty good. Can't see no more primer or nothing. So now when I close the hood, I won't see a primer strip going up. Definitely not bad. And as you can see right there, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's no hard line or nothing, because if you overlap the tape a little bit, when you blow the paint in there, it kind of like, it spreads evenly instead of just having a straight cut off line. I didn't really achieve that real good right there. Some debris and stuff like lit off the tape, and right there's a hard line, but for the most part it's a soft edge going all the way up. So just by like standing right by the car, you'll actually never tell that that's another color with the hood down, but just by looking at this video you're gonna tell that it's basically repainted with a $6 rattle can. But yeah, so that's it for this one. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, hopefully I can get into like some other repairs, some other stuff without doing this, but this is definitely stuff I want to get out of the way, because these are issues that the body shop or the paint shop did. There's another primer line going right there, and once I get this out of the way, I can start getting the ball rolling for other bigger stuff.